Houston Texans football. But before we do that, I'm going to send a special shout out to my boys out there in Saw Sports, all the Texas Tubers, the round table. You know, my boy Wise, Wink, Honcho, Braylon, Darren, Ray, Rising Phoenix. Shout out to all y'all boys. I know it's been a minute since I've been on the Saw Sports. I've been super busy. That's the reason why I ain't really been dropping the videos how I wanted to be dropping. Lately, I've been doing a whole bunch of Magic videos and basketball stuff, breaking down the draft and all that type of stuff like that. But you know what? Hey, know what time it is. Training camp has started. We got to talk about these boys right here. We got to talk about that deep steel blue, that battle red, and that Liberty white. We got to talk about them Texans. We got to talk about D-Dub-Fo, D-Hop, JJ. We got to talk about all of them. But I want to send a special shout out to them boys right there. And like I said, I know it's been a minute. I'm going to kick it back with y'all. The season about to start, so I'm definitely going to be kicking it back with y'all. I just wanted to send that special shout out. I know it's been a while since I heard from y'all because I've been real busy. So I know it's been a long time, been a minute, but it's all love. And speaking of that, I want to say, speaking of talking about that, I want to first, before I do anything else, I want to talk about how trash Sports Radio 610 is. Because my boy Wink was on Sports Radio 610 the other day, and every time he gets on there, he always has to shout out the round table and shout out Saw Sports. You got to do that all the time. And for them to poo-poo, like they didn't know what he was talking about when he's mentioned this every single time, like Landry Locker. Every single time that he gets on there, he mentions them. And for them to poo-poo like, I don't know, that's so weird. What is Saw Sports in the round table? I don't know what that is. Like, that was so weird and odd that he mentioned that. Come on. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all want to play like y'all don't know. But y'all know what it is. Like I say, it's on Instagram. I say it on Twitter. Anytime Saw Sports gets brought up. That's the best sports talk in and out the city. Period. Don't play. Y'all don't got to play like that. Y'all already know what it is. So don't play like that. Don't play. I'm just leave it like that. Don't play. Because y'all know what it is. But let's talk about the Texans. Let's talk about that. Because, you know, like I say, training camp has started. And, I mean, just watching the stuff I've been seeing so far, like, no bullshit aside, all bullshit aside, I'm so hyped for the season. I'm so hyped for these boys. I really think that this offense is going to be special. I have major concerns about the offensive line and about defense. Not major concerns about defense. The secondary, I know we got Honey Badger. The secondary concerns me because of them corners. Like, them corners really, really, really concern me. I'm straight about the linebackers. I'm straight about defensive line. It's not the same defensive line. It's not going to be the same defensive line that we've been accustomed to because, hey, JJ is not going to be JJ. Even if JJ is completely, fully healthy, he's going to be playing a different role that he's been playing all along. Them twin sack year JJs, nah. We're going to see him play a traditional 3-4 outside, a 3-4 DN position. We're going to see him play a traditional 5 technique where he's going to be, his main job is really stopping the run and allowing pressure, but not getting sacks. His job is not to get to the quarterback. His job is to free up them linebackers. So you have McKinney and Zach Cunningham and Dylan Cole and Whitney Merciless and Clowney. Their job is to get to the linebacker. I mean, their job is to get to the quarterback. That's their job to get those 15-plus sack seasons. JJ, we'd be lucky to get if JJ gets 7-8 sacks. Like that we lucky. Damn sure lucky if he gets 10 because JJ is because JJ in his prime is a special pass rusher. I wouldn't hold it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he got 10. Over 10, you asking for a whole lot, and I won't see that happening. But I'm thinking he's going to be living between that 8 to 10 range because traditionally his position going to get him 7 to 8 sacks. Like a good a good starter in that position gets you the 7 to 8 sacks average. Because JJ is that special guy, I believe JJ will get. He can get you 10 if he's fully completely healthy. He gets you 10, and that's just no injury concerns. That's just straight the way they're going to play this defense, especially now because of the injuries he's been having. They're not going to let him freelance. He's going to play he's going to play that position how it's supposed to be, not him just going out there and doing whatever he want to do because he was so good at doing it and no injury concerns. They let him do it. They're going to dial it back now. They're going to dial it back. So just be on the lookout for that. But the main thing I want to talk about is DeShaun Watson Hopkins. Because, you've seen the video surface of DeShaun throwing the passes to Hop and Hop making the nice one-hand catches already. The camp just started 2 days ago, already making nice, good catches. And me and the guy I work with, he's a Titans fan, and me and him go back and forth about DeShaun and Mariota and Hopkins, and he's more on the Antonio Brown, a better receiver type train, which is all good and great. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. And I know a lot of people out there that is their opinion, even Texas fans, that's some of their opinions, but it's cool. But like I told him, if DeShaun and Hopkins are both fully healthy the whole 16-game season, Hop will lead the league in one. He will lead the league in one of these categories: catching, yards. He's either in yards, catches, or in touchdowns. In one of them, I'm not saying he's gonna lead all three. I'm not gonna say he's leading two, but at least one of those categories: receiving, yards, or touchdowns. He's going to lead the league in one of those categories if him and DeShaun are both completely healthy. I'm booking that right now. You hear it right here, right now. At least one of those categories, maybe two. Fuck around, be all three, or at least top three, or top three and two of them at least one. He's going to be somewhere in that mix. That's because Hop has been putting up numbers. Whoever throwing, I was back there throwing them passes, I think, on a couple games, and a couple drives. I think I threw him a touchdown. As many touchdowns he didn't caught from everybody, I might have threw him one. You never know. So you give him DeShaun for a full 16 games? Dude, it's and this, they both got that chemistry. They both Clemson Tigers, even though they didn't play with each other at Clemson, but they booked in each other. I mean they almost they barely missed each other. Hop last year, DeShaun goes in. So Hop first year in the NFL, you got DeShaun over there, and I'm pretty sure DeShaun was like, damn. I wish I had a receiver like Hop. I mean, Clemson got a whole bunch of receivers. I wish I had Hop throwing. I wish I was throwing the ball to Hop, and vice versa. When Hop starts seeing DeShaun at Clemson, because he going to practices, he going to the national championship game with Clemson in the national championship games and stuff like that. He sitting back looking like, man, I wish I had Watson throwing me the ball when I was at Clemson. I mean, no disrespect to Taj Boyd, but I wish I would have had this dude who should have won the Heisman. This dude who's been to back-to-back national championship games. This dude who's throwing over 400 yards against Alabama twice. Put up over 1,000 yards of offense against Alabama. I wish I had that dude throwing me the ball for sure. For sure. So now that they have the opportunity, they're not gonna let that slip by, and they're gonna do everything they can to be that dynamic duo, to be that quarterback receiver combination. They both young. I think Hop is just 26 or 27, something like that. I'm not 100% sure Hop's age, but they're both right there, and we just extended Hop with 4 years last year. We gave him that contract, so they're going to be with each other for a while. I know that they're going to have that chemistry. They have that chemistry. They already you watch any of them Instagram or Facebooks or anything like that. You follow them, you know that they have that they have that camaraderie. They have that quarterback receiving dude. Like they cool off the field, not just on the field. So it'll make the transition a whole lot easier when they making plays. Hop will know what type of move that Watson's doing. And vice versa. He'll know exactly where to put the ball at. Hop knows exactly where the ball is being put at because they're that close together. So, in saying that, I think that they could be a record-breaking duo. As far as their career-wise, I think they could be. The only thing I think that can stop that outside of injury is a good thing. Is the emergence of another secondary receiver. Your Bruce Ellingtons, your Braxton Millers, your Kiki QTs, and most importantly, Will Fuller. I think Will Fuller could be the biggest dig in that whole scenario to actually stop Hop and DeShaun from being that type of duo, because he throw his name and his hand in the mix. And because if he's balling, he's going to take some of those numbers away from Hop. Not saying that Hop is getting bad or getting worse. It's just that he's going to take some of that production away, which is good, because if you have both of them producing at a high level, you have 2,000-yard receivers. Yeah, Hop might not have 1,500 yards. Hop might just have 1,200, but then you get Will Fuller with 1,100. You taking that Because Will Fuller having 1,100 and Hop having 1,200 is better than Hop having 15 and Will Fuller having 8. Or Will Fuller having one, because now the ball is more spread out. It's not going to pick. It's not going to hurt Hop. It's not going to. It's going to put him in less situations to get hurt. And the ball's going to be able to spread around. And then defense don't have to sit up there and just like, we know they give him the ball to Hop. Everybody else ain't getting the ball, and they can just focus all their attention on that when the ball is spread around, because the offense is moving so quickly, so swiftly, and so fluently. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm sorry. The word, so moving so fluently and putting up so many points and able to extend drives because you got other players out here making plays. I think most importantly, the person that you should definitely look at would be Will Fuller. Now, when it comes down to this camp, the biggest battle I'm looking at camp, like I said, I want to see these corners. I have issues with the corners, so I'm not 100% excited. Like, I can't wait to watch these corners. The thing I'm really excited about, the battle I'm excited about, is this third receiver, because we already know Will Fuller is going to be number 2. Will Fuller's number 2. But this battle between Bruce Ellington, Braxton Miller, Kiki, if people know, if you watch my channel, you know I'm a Texas Tech fan. It's one of the reasons why I like Patrick Mahomes. I'm a huge Texas Tech fan. I seen Kiki play. At Tech. I'm glad the Texans got Kiki. I wouldn't have took Kiki as early as they took him. I would have took him the round after. But you got him, it's cool. I think Kiki could definitely, I think his biggest strength is going to help special teams, punts and kickoff returns. But he can be that slot receiver and be that third guy. What does that do with Braxton Miller? What does that do about Bruce Ellington? Braxton Miller has a lot to prove during this training camp. That's what people need to be watching, is Braxton Miller. Because, okay, bro, we got to see it. Because everybody was quick to get rid of Jalen Strong, when, like I've been saying the whole time, Jalen Strong produced way more than Braxton Miller. So I don't know why y'all giving Braxton Miller a pass if y'all not giving Jalen Strong a pass. Because Braxton Miller, I like him, but you gotta show me so much. You gotta show me some more, dude. Right, real talk, bro. You gotta show me what you can do. And I know that I think it was the game against the Titans. This is the last time he played. I know he had a big play in that game. His store looked like he's coming on. Now we need to see this in camp, because obviously they wasn't that sold, because what they do, they drafted Kiki. Now they could draft Kiki solely on special teams, but who is the special teams / receiver coach? Wes Welcome, who is one of the best slot receivers we've seen in recent memory with the Patriots and then with the Broncos. What school did Wes Welcome go to? That's right. He went to Texas Tech. What school I just said Kiki went to, that I'm a fan of? Texas Tech. So he's seen Kiki, because, you know, stars go back to their alma maters. They go back and watch these players. And, you know, I'm pretty sure he was there when watching games, and it was down the sideline when they had Patrick Mahomes, when Kiki mostly was at his best with Patrick Mahomes. He's seen what Kiki can do. He's a slot receiver himself. So who's better yet to coach a slot receiver than a slot receiver, a special team guy with a special team guy? Both went to the same college, so they both can speak and talk the same Texas Tech language. They already have a relationship prior to him being the Texan. Prior to Wes Welker being signed as a Texans coach, and prior to Kiki being drafted by the Texans, they already have a relationship prior. Now you just build on that. Now he definitely has complete hands-on. Now he can talk to him the way he want to talk to him. He can teach him the way he want to teach him, because now it's a job. Before, it was just a mentor to mentoree. It was just, hey, can I get some advice? Give you some advice. Oh, hey, I see how you run this route. Maybe you should do it like this. Now it's coaching. Now you can do it longer, harder, more time. So he could definitely be a legitimate slot receiver. Okay, Braxton Miller. This dude going to have all this edging up now. And also, the excuse that we always give Braxton Miller, oh, he was a quarterback and he's just not playing. He's only been playing receiver 3 years. This dude had been playing receiver his whole life. At that slot position. Not a number 2 receiver, and now it's becoming. Now he's never been an outside receiver, and now becoming a slot. He's been a slot. He's been a slot and been coached by, quote unquote, the best slot receiver we've ever seen. They went to the same school. Now he gets to coach by him every single day. He already has him as a mentor relationship. Now he has him that he can talk to him every day in and day out. Come on. Now you got to step up your game, bro. Bruce Ellington. I like Bruce Ellington too. Bruce Ellington made plays. Bruce Ellington came, well, I think we signed the right before the second preseason game against the Patriots. Started that preseason game, and then we start seeing Bruce Ellington play the rest of the season until he ended up getting hurt. So he came in like that and got a job. Braxton, what you doing? Jalen Strong, what you doing? That's why Jalen Strong's out here. Like, come on now, y'all gotta start. Come on, y'all gotta pick this shit up. So that's the battle I'm looking for. I want to see can Bruce Ellington build on what he did last year. The last time we seen Braxton Miller looked like he was starting to get it, starting to click a little bit. Can he build on that? And can Kiki be what they draft him to be? A special teams guy who can come in to be a slot, being coached by the slot receiver. I want to see this battle right here. I want to see this battle. And could the emergence of one of those three, if not all three of them, because you might be able to use receivers. They might all make the team. I don't know, because they might use Kiki just as a special teams guy and have Bruce as your third, as another third outside receiver, and Braxton as your slot. I don't know what they're gonna do, because DeShaun can make everybody look good. Because DeShaun is the key to the whole offense. Because like I said, you had the exact same offense with Brock Osweiler. You couldn't do nothing with Brock Osweiler. You throw DeShaun in, he was like the key to the offense. Everything was unlocked. The cheat code, everything was unlocked. You got Will Fuller's catching 7 touchdowns in a 4-game span. Like, come on. Like, you had that type of emergence. And that's another reason why I say that Hop numbers could go down if Will Fuller emerges more, because when Will Fuller came back from being hurt, DeShaun looked at Will Fuller a lot. Like, a whole lot. He wasn't just staring down Hopkins. He was getting the ball around, and he was looking towards Will Fuller and giving Will, hey, you a first-round pick, bro? I'm going to get you the ball. Remember, Will Fuller was drafted higher than Hop. Will Fuller was what, 16? No, 21. 21, I think. 20 or 21, something like that. Hop, I think, is like 23, 24. Was the draft pick? I know Hop is the lowest first-round draft pick we've ever had in franchise history. And that's really you slept on because of his 40 speed. And realized how good route running and how good hands he had. But that's neither here nor there, because he's a Texas, and I'm glad he is. So we gonna see. Like I say, I do think that Hop and DeShaun could be a special duo, record-breaking duo, unless Will Fuller steps in, takes some of that production. He'll help Watson production go up, and take a little bit of Hop production to add on to his, and you have one quarterback with these 2 bomb-ass receivers. And then I want to see this battle between Kiki and Bruce Ellington and Braxton Miller. Can Braxton Miller step up? Because Braxton Miller would be the odd man out, in my opinion. If you're going to take 2 out of those 3, you're taking Kiki because you just drafted him. And I think you got more to build with Kiki. And then Bruce Ellington has showed you last year, at the very least, he can do the job. We waiting on Braxton Miller. So this is a huge training camp for you, bro. Huge training camp and preseason for you. So we gonna see. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't, comment below. If you haven't, click that bell, get more videos. I holla. Don't worry, I'll be back, baby.